Hello, sports fans. Mauricio here. Well, we did get a little work done here. Um, Take a look at our other charts. Whoa, this is products with units with the filter here, which came from this funnel. I then showed page filtering. So this page filter is for hats, and one for shirts. Then I finished with products and profit, and you can color you can add a second dimension. Now that's getting interesting. So, one thing I could teach you is simple column or pie chart is boring. Have two dimensions. Look at two different things in the same chart. So here, could you have just a column chart with profit made by product? Sure. But we brought in a second dimension on the legend, the vendor. So I don't have the vendor numbers or names here, but just have the numbers. But let's see what other trouble we can get into. I just like column charts, and then try to do more advanced things like a running total. But stacked column charts are great. This is not geographic data, I don't think. I actually don't know. Customers are in states, so let's do that real quick. Use this map here, and we don't have latitude, longitude data, but we certainly have state. And let's just see if we can make a new hierarchy. Okay, yeah. So to make a hierarchy, select the column which would be the highest level. I don't think we have country here, but we have state, city, and I guess I would add postal code next. But so you go to the dimension, and you go to the highest level here, state. So we'll have cities within states. All right, so then create hierarchy, and so then you have a state hierarchy with state in there, and then you used to be able to just drag it down there. Let's see. I think you have to add it to the state hierarchy. All right, so that's good. So then we could have just put state. I guess I should show that. Could have just put state on the location, and then some number in there, sales details, line total would be the bubble size. So where are we selling the most stuff? Washington. You could have cities. This is connected to Bing Maps, by the way. So, what is this? So this is pretty interesting. I thought all the data was US. I didn't go into the customers, but you could show the data, and we have data from Sydney. So we don't have a geography table that could clear up some of this. And we also have Moscow, which I meant Idaho, but so we don't have cities within states because this is within the customers table. So there's a good example of transitive dependencies. So we can't make a hierarchy that really works and clean this up on geography because the geography data is inside the customers table. We'd have to pull it out and find the key and then organize the data. But we can say, look at this. I put another filter. So I just dragged city onto the filter. And instead of, well, let me see if I just do it again for you. All right, so city is all. We could switch it to advanced. And then instead of containing something, we would say it doesn't contain Moscow as a city, or it doesn't contain Sydney, Australia. So if we apply that, so if it doesn't contain Moscow and it doesn't contain Sydney, so I put an or before. I thought it would work, but it wants it to be an and, so yay. Alright, so what do we have? Looks like Washington. So we have some of line total here. And let's see what happens if we put in our hierarchy. So put that, so we don't need the filter anymore. But yeah, thank you. So when you drill down from state, so this is the drill up. So one thing I like about Power BI over Tableau is Tableau you have to remember a lot of stuff. Power BI, here's something you have to remember. If you want drill down, because you made a hierarchy, right? We made our hierarchy. Why do you make hierarchies? Because you want to look at data at different levels of summarization. Day, week, month, year. But to get the hierarchy to work on your map, you have to click this drill down. So now we used our hierarchy, we turned on drill down, and then you can drill down into this state, and everything's in Bentonville, and then go back up, and then drill down into this state, and I guess that's drill back up. See if we can. Okay, there we go. So Pullman, Seattle. I guess nobody in Spokane right now. But anyway, this only works if you have Bing Maps working. Let's see what else we can do. Yeah, that was a total sidetrack at geographic data, but maps are fun, right? And you could do more things on maps. You can you can drop categories on the legend and draw little pie charts. So sell a lot of TVs in Pullman and just a little bit of clothing, so that's fascinating. Alright, so I do want to look at day, week, month, year data. So pick your dimension. So let's see. So that's why we put all these columns in here. So let's start with week of year along the x-axis, and then we're gonna just total up line total. Well, where are we? Sorry, you gotta click on the object first. And how about something else? Month name. and then line total. There you go. So it's pretty obvious. So we put in all these. Oh gosh, they're. Let's pick something else. But if you notice, they're not in alphabetical order. It just puts the first one. Let's see if that just fixes by itself. I want to sort it by month name. Let's see if it knows how to put the months in order. Month name ascending. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, January becomes before April. So, yeah, I guess we have to show how to fix this. Yeah, so you have to go into the data. This is going. Actually, that might not have been necessary. Let's try it. So let me go into the data for the sales details. Okay, great. So day name needs to be sorted by day of week number, and month name needs to be sorted by month number. So now you know why we put in all those funny date part. So I think that's enough. So we didn't have to go into the Power Query editor, and now we can go back to our chart and see if this worked. So we can sort the axis on month name. Ascending. Yeah. January comes before April. April comes before September. September comes before November. So that's nice. And if we put day of week, day name, Monday, Tuesday. There's a lot of sales on Monday. All right, let's see if we can publish this. I'm just going to hit the save button. Again, this is fall 2025. File, every time it's different. So file, publish to PowerBI. And then this is a WSU thing. It connects to your Office 365 account, which has PowerBI. So we're using PowerBI Desktop to create the charts, and then you have Power BI in Office 365 to display the charts and publish them. So, hey, let's go ahead and publish it. And then what you want to do is, I think, file, get the embed code. So, publish to web. Continue, publish. So this link is what you want to put into Visual Studio. So I brought up my Shopify, and I'm going down to where the charts are. So we have graphs. So that's one of these down here. I guess I already did this, but I'm going to go ahead and delete that. So I like to highlight the word and then go to the source, and that's where I know where I am. Put that in there and then paste in Control V. Oh, you're killing me. So paste that in there, and then we'll see if it works. View in browser. Come over to the graphs. And here's where it's nice if you put tab names, nice tab names. But we are inside our web page. And it all works.